It's so good to have you guys back. How is everyone doing? So, first of all, I want to start off by apologizing for my crusty ass voice because it's really cold here, and it also might be because I was choking on my spit before. Yeah, I actually didn't film this video at home. I filmed it at work, but during the process of transferring my videos over, I deleted my intro. So I gotta refilm it again. So just to bring you up to speed, I'm gonna be adding a section, a segment, or like a section in all of the videos from now on. So like it's just like a weekly recommendation section in the front of the video. This was inspired by a podcast that I've been listening to. So they're a really cool duo. There's these two girls. I think they used to be journalists or are currently journalists, but like they're in the industry, and it's kind of nice to hear the way that they talk about pop culture and their take on what social media is. So it's just nice to see like our pop culture news from their point of view, because they know all of the behind the scenes, how stuff is staged and stuff like that. So anyway, I've been listening to that, and this segment is inspired by them. I think that was the part that I deleted, and yeah, let's just get right into the rest of the video. And so it was nice to know what they recommended, from anything from beauty to fitness to food to movies. So this is going to be it, and my recommendation for this week is listening to podcasts. And Shameless is one of the top ones that I really like at the moment. Another one that I listen to is Mind Pump. I feel like that's a really good one for fitness. So with that, let's get into the video. I used to be like really lost when it came to body image and self-esteem, because like I grew up in Malaysia, and they either really idolize white people, or they idolize really skinny girls. And I watch a lot of American TV, which is what we have, and I watch stuff like Charlie's Angels, James Bond, Victoria's Secret fashion show, and I loved these shows. I thought the women were like beautiful. These were like, despite all the thousands of normal living women in my everyday life, like I look to these girls on TV and I'm like, wow, they look so put together, they look so hot, they look so good. I want to look like that when I grow up. I want to be one of those girls. And like as a young kid, like I didn't know what was wrong with that, because in every ad you see a white person there, in every ad you see a skinny girl. And like, yeah, I was just like pretty much brainwashed. I used to have this body goals board. I'm not sure if I can get images of it, but like I try to get my mom to snap me some pictures of them. But I used to like cut out magazines and stuff, and paste all these pictures of these beautiful girls, like in bikinis on the runway kind of stuff, and like perfectly airbrush Photoshop faces. Like back then I didn't know, I just thought they were just pretty like that, right? And even when my mom told me that, I was like, no way, come on, they have to be real people. Like how much can you Photoshop, right? Anyway, I used to idolize them, and I was so like, I wanted to become a white girl. I wanted to grow up to be a white girl. How insane is that? That's like so toxic. Oh my god. I would spend days, because they're all tall, right? Like all these models that I watch on the runway, all in the movies, everyone is tall and beautiful and skinny, and that's what I wanted to be. So I'd go through phases like I was skipping every day, I was hanging upside down on the monkey bar. I follow these crazy diets that ate close to nothing at all, or just like fruit, and I'd like, you know, I just wanted to be skinny. That's all I wanted to be. I didn't care if I was healthy, I didn't care. I mean, I was 14 to 18, like who cares about their health when they're in high school, like really? So I was like really insecure, because I was this fat chubby kid. I wasn't fat, but like compared to all my classmates, like I was a bit tan because I really liked sports, and I kind of developed muscles on my lower body like really easily, so I was like chunky, and that's not what you want to be when you're like 14 to 18. Like nobody kind of wants to be chunky then. I grew up with like a lot of like body weight and body image and self-esteem issues. Like I didn't really know who I was. I just wanted to be something that people liked. That I just wanted to be loved, I just wanted the attention, as a growing teenager does. But now at 25 years old, I feel like I'm finally getting the hang of self-love and self-acceptance, loving my body and self-esteem. But still, I rarely ever have the confidence to tell someone that, yeah, I love my body, yeah, I'm confident and stuff like that. Because I feel like the minute I put that claim out there, I have to be perfect. I can't have like any down days. I can't have days where like, oh my god, I hate myself, I feel shit. Like I've got to always be positive from here on out. So, and that's also a wrong perception, because like just because you love yourself doesn't mean you always have to have a good day. You have bad days as well. Like I'm just only human. Even if like you're the best athlete in the world, you're never gonna be able to perform your best, ultimate best every time, all the time. Like you're gonna have days where you're sick, days where you're injured, or you're sore, or whatever it is. Like no one's able to perform 100% every time. Self-love is so much more than just like cucumber masks and spas and massages. Like self-love is about learning your worth. It's very much internal a lot of the time. Wanting the best for yourself is self-love in general. So like a lot of people ask me, where do I find the motivation to go to the gym? And like some people call it crazy. Like I've just accepted the fact that I'm just like, yeah, I'm just a bit crazy like that. But like honestly, deep down inside, now that I've thought about it, like it's because I want the best for myself. I love myself, and hence like doing this gym thing, eating healthy, makes me generally feel better as like a human being. I function better, I sleep better, I have more energy, I look better, I feel better, I'm stronger as well. I love the feeling of working out and being healthy, and so hence it's not hard to motivate myself to do it more and more often. If you're just doing it because you hate yourself, that's not something you enjoy, and hence you're not going to look forward to doing it. Like you're not going to look forward to doing chores if you hate doing chores, but you're going to look forward to like eating out because it's enjoyable. So if you deem loving yourself enjoyable, naturally you'll find the things that are good for yourself. So signs that you're not caring for yourself enough, not to say that you're not and you don't know how to, you're doing it wrong, but generally it could improve, it could be better. And I'm not saying that I know everything, I'm perfect, oh my god, no. Okay, just like these are just signs that you're not loving yourself enough, or you could do what better. First sign is binge eating, or if you don't care about the nutrition that you're putting in your body, let people put you down all the time, you're a pushover, you're constantly putting yourself down, and you constantly think that you're worth less than other people. These are a couple of signs that just tell you that you really don't love yourself enough, because if you do, you'll value yourself and you'll see that you are definitely worth as much as the other person next to you. Like, why would you be any less than them? So first of all, you have to identify the problem. Second of all is, sorry, had a big lunch. Anyway, second of all is just identify how that makes you feel. What is the opposite of that, and how can I achieve it? So for example, right, let's say the first one, what is my problem? The negative voices in my head. I always put myself down. I'm the first one in the morning, the last one at night, to put myself down all the time. And that's making me feel worthless. So that's the first thing. Second of all, how does that make me feel? Worthless, like I just said. And third of all, what can you do? Stop the voices, right? How do you stop the voices? Just like, I can't guide you through everything in life, but this is one of for me, it was the voices in my head. If that's you as well, what I did was I had to consciously stop myself from thinking about these negative thoughts. So for example, if I'm thinking, no, Laura, I'm not gonna apply for that job, I'm not gonna go for the interview because I'm shit, right? I'm not good enough. Then you have to stop yourself. You're like, no, not thinking that. Think exactly the opposite right now. Think, I am good enough and hence I will go for the interview. I'm good enough and hence I'll go for the interview. I am good enough, I'm beautiful, I'm a kind-hearted person, and I'm valuable to my friends and family, and hence today is going to be great. I'm going to be a great person, and everyone's going to love spending time around me. So for me, just purely cutting out the negative stuff wasn't enough, because I was still, well, I could say that the negative voices were still really loud. Look at it this way. In your thought process, right? That's this empty space where if you're not focusing and you're not thinking about anything really, like you're not concentrating really hard on anything, that space is empty, and it allows a lot of stuff to come in, whether it's good stuff or bad stuff. So if you notice that a lot of bad stuff is coming in, is because it's empty, and what you need to do is you need to fill it up with good stuff. So for me, it was finding a passion. YouTube, actually. I really enjoy doing YouTube, even if no one watches it. Like, thank you for watching it. It really means a lot to me. But like, it's just pretty much, it's a creative outlet for me. Because like in everyday life, you might not always get to do stuff that you like to do. So when you can, you need to incorporate that by yourself with your own initiative into your life. That's how you add good things into that void, instead of letting boredom and negative thoughts fill your head. So like I said earlier, I was watching a couple of videos and I was bawling my eyes out like crazy, right? I think that I'll link them all down below so you guys can watch them. One part that really stuck in my mind was this little girl. I'll put her image up here, but like, she's so tiny. She's like 10 years old. She's talking about her own insecurities with her own body, and she's just like, there's this girl called Jessica, or whatever her name is, in school, and she's so slim and everyone likes her, and I want to be slim like her as well. And I try to wear black leggings because they make me look smaller. The girl is 10 years old, like, and she's tiny and she's so cute and she's beautiful, and all she can think of is she's fat. No 10-year-old should be thinking about this at this time in their life. Or like, in fact, like, if we think that it's absurd for a 10-year-old to think that about their body, why do we allow ourselves to change the standards for ourselves? Why do we allow ourselves to be? It's okay for us to shame our own body, but it's not okay for a 10-year-old girl to shame her own body. Like, the standards shouldn't change. It should all be the same. Like, none of us should be shaming our own bodies. So this concludes my video for today, and like, I'm not sure if it's like going to be a really short video, or like I'm just like bang 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 getting everything out really efficiently today. Even though I haven't given you like 10 tips, these are really essential to learning how to love yourself. If there's anything that I want you to take away, is to know that self-love and building self-esteem is your responsibility. You can't keep blaming the world for everything that you feel, or every flaw that you have. You have to take responsibility for yourself. Self-love requires a lot of discipline, and discipline is self-responsibility. So you have to be responsible for yourself, your own actions, your own thoughts, and you're responsible for finding the cure for all the problems that you have. And it doesn't have to be a hard journey. You don't have to put yourself down if you can't find the answers. It's just that you need to keep looking. And self-love is a journey. You're not gonna find yourself tomorrow. You're not gonna find yourself just like that. You can't. There's no manual for you. Everyone is different. So I'm gonna stop rambling and let you guys go. So that's it for the video today. If you want to follow me on Instagram, then my handle is down below, and if not, I'll see you guys in the next video. Remember to love yourself, be kind to yourself. Alright, bye!